14 years ago, I started playing Vic Firth drumsticks when I was in Europe. And I was a big fan of the SD4. I went through a lot of different sticks, but the SD4 Maple was just a beautiful drumstick. In the past, when I played a lot of metal in the 90s, I was using a stick that was blunt on both ends, no tip, no taper, very unmusical, I'd have to say. The toms were very large. My first tom was a 14, so it wasn't a very musical sounding stick. It wasn't a good approach to trying to play various styles of music. So I found the SD4, and I found it to be a perfectly balanced stick, and it was good for playing fusion, for playing rock. And the only problem was I was breaking a lot of them because the Maple is very brittle. And I started talking to Vic Firth about possibly designing a signature stick. And they were kind enough and open enough to listen to my ideas. So basically my stick is a modified SD4. It's made out of hickory, which is more fibrous and takes more punishment. I very seldom break sticks now. A lot of people think that heavy metal drummers don't have to have finesse or use dynamics, but I do. And I found that having the lighter stick allowed me to tune my drums more open, using thinner heads to get more of a tone out of the drums, get more dynamic and different sounds out of the ride cymbal. If the sticks are too big, I start to lose my dynamic control. You know, it was fun to play with these really heavy sticks, but you're at one level, louder, whatever. It's just ridiculous. I'm breaking a lot of cymbals. You're basically overmodulating the drums. You hit the drums so hard they don't produce a sound, they choke. You have to draw the sound out. This stick allows you to do that, to pull the sound out of the drum, not to drive through it and choke it out. Yeah, I like the barrel tip because it still gives you a good sound on the cymbal. The hickory gives it a very kind of stiff feel, a little bit more durability. And the barrel tip is nice because it's also not denting the drum heads. My first two toms are 8 and 10. So sometimes the pointier tip or the pear-shaped tip, they tend to leave dents. I can get a lot of wood on the snare drum and on the tom. Sometimes I'm doing a rim shot. I get about that much of the stick on there. But for cymbals, for the ride cymbal, it's really good. I like the barrel tip, and that's basically what's on the SD4, so we left that alone. I like the white color. If you're doing tricks, twirling, and any kind of stick throws, the white stick is easy to see in the dark. If you have a little bit of light on you, you can catch it, you can see it, and I think it also looks cool when you're playing. And it looks good just sitting there. I think what a lot of young drummers don't realize is that this is basically what connects you to the instrument. You know, this is the connection. Without this, if it's not balanced and if it's not feeling good, you're not going to play good.